The US urged to probe Kyari for allegedly violating sanctions on Russia crude oil. The United States government has been called upon to investigate and sanction the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) and its CEO Mele Kyari for allegedly violating sanctions on Russian crude oil. The Concerned Citizen on Economic Reform Nigeria (CCERN) accused Kyari of importing Russian crude oil and petroleum products above the price cap set by the Price Cap Coalition, comprising the US, G7, EU, and Australia. The group also names other individuals involved. The group also names other individuals and entities allegedly involved in the violation, including Matrix Energy, Polypro Trading DMCC, and senior officials of NNPCL. The group made the allegation in the letter addressed to the U.S. Department of the Treasury Office of Foreign Asset Control (OFAC) and co-signed by Comrade Tijani Ibrahim and Ambassador Fatima Abubakar. The group alleged that the transaction amounted to over $2.8 billion, enabling Russia to earn substantial revenue to fund its war efforts. We found that the NNPCL, in connivance with Mr. Kyari's associate, has an arrangement for blending petroleum products in Malta before shipping them to Nigeria. The transaction involved in the span of the last year is quoted to be worth more than $2.8 billion, which effectively makes it possible for Russia to continue earning substantial revenue to oil its war machine. The Concerned Citizens claimed that the proceeds from these illegal activities were being used to promote Russian influence in Africa and finance anti-Western protests. The widespread protests during the first half of this month were in part financed with proceeds of Mr. Kyari sidestepping of the Price Cap Coalition sanctions. The funds were specifically paid to make Russian flags and mobilize persons displaying the flags while chanting pro-Russian and anti-West slogans. Kyari was accused of living a luxurious lifestyle. Kyari was accused of living a luxurious lifestyle while Nigerians are lamenting the unavailability of petrol. The NNPC boss was described as being very insensitive and careless to the long queues Nigerians have to face before getting full. You get something where you go read like this, you go be like, say, make you throw your mindfulness and your demureness. And they tell you, make you just throw it two of them. Make you show them very small. So you're very sincere. Like, what is this? What is it? Ha! Kyari has a case to answer. All this cannot be fabricated story. The truth is gradually coming out. Do you know how many stories are standing against him now? Do you know? If this is true, then truly Nigerians' oil has been paid up front, which means our local production is not enough anymore. Oh, it is in a play than the play. Arrest Kyari, arrest his accomplices, cancel NNPC, build new refineries, and Nigeria can be said to pursue her greatness once again. This Kyari and his people impoverishing Nigerians. You will die and leave the money, or that money will purge your stomach. The end of times bells, the end time bells are ringing for you, for your cup is filled. The exposing of your alleged corrupt dealings here and there is a sign that something is about to happen. The wuru in this country is just too much. I believe it to end abruptly. My dear, you follow people be say they don't get anything to do with waiting with the message will you pass. Biden is not serious, so are we agent of America? We can import petrol anywhere in the world. It's none of anybody's business. Here is Nigeria, not America. If we have anything to do with America, not Biden. An old man who's supposed to seek for forgiveness of sin. He's running around to create war here and there. If America is not able to see good relationship with Nigeria, they should leave us in Nigeria. Threatening cannot do us anything. Okay. Imagine. Now they hear within the soap for this country. Tinubu is in charge. Mele Kyari is a friend who owns Mobil Refinery in Malta, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So there is no way Kyari will buy adulterated petroleum product from Russia to Malta Island without Tinubu's knowledge. Without Tinubu's knowledge, Nigeria's economy is under siege. And this particular cabal, but they pretend to be cabal. I'm of the opinion that the US should have faced its own domestic business instead of interfering in the Nigerian local businesses. After all, the useless democracy of US system of government that was introduced to the Nigeria is the one that is battering our nation today. Mele Kyari or whoever he is manning the NNPCL is none of your business. They said demo madness is not only battering our country, it's also butchering the Americans too. They cried for Republican sanction on social sanction on China because the Democrats want to have control over their territories, over every territory and sell their debauchery lifestyle to them. China said no Russian, said no North Korean, said no, but Nigerian criminals go where their belly faces. They don't sell this place finish, my dear. That is it. Everything about Nigeria irritates me. Too many disgusting news and stories, mostly on corruption, kidnapping, Boko Haram, banditry, herdsmen, unknown gunmen, terrorists. What a dirty country we have. I know someday that when the poor masses shall rise up to consume the rich as edibles, time is running out. Some people are very foolish. Why would your own country's policy be tethered to the policy or whims of another countries, my dear Itaya? That is in US and UN and the Brits. Anybody that their Wall Street Rothschild Process Bank cannot buy his enemies. Since illiterate African leaders only want to steal it, it was easy for the West to manipulate them. Some people are very foolish. Why should your own country's policy be tethered to the policy or whims of other countries? These people are very, very, very wicked and have finished this country economy to the detriment of the populace. This man is playing with people's minds. When Tinubu tell you he only wants Muslims to get, okay, you people do not know that all these things have been planned from the beginning. Let us stop complaining because they think they are smart, but they are not, because one day every soul in this country will come out and say enough is enough. And that time, nobody will listen to the peaceful protest. People will come out with guns and ammunition. This is where the whole thing is led because all these resources is not a one-man show. Subsidy is in Tinubu's pocket. He's using it to finance his mobile plant in Malta to make demands. He's not the only one involved in these shenanigans activities. Well, we didn't put them in power, rather they came through the back door. For Tinubu to renew Kyari's shows, he's still doing them. Okay, now still them. They know what they are doing. Or are you saying Tinubu is not hearing about all the scandals? So why is it quiet? People protested and demanded for price to go down, but after the protest, fuel price increased. Can't you also the level of heartless men we put into power? When we cry, they become happy, and when we are happy, they will get angry and find a way to frustrate us. Oh, Nigeria, my country, this country is doomed. I did tell you. It dey sweet me seeing the eyes don't finally open them, see something, see small, see how frustrating it can be. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.